Hey family, much love to you all. I hope all is well with many of you. I just woke up from meditation. The sunlight is coming through the wind through my window and it's hitting my eyes. That's why my eyes are real sparkly. But it's all good. I hope all is well with your family. Your sister is doing just fine. Just, you know, taking a little break, taking time out for myself, focusing on myself. I hope many of you have been doing the same. I hope many of you have been loving on yourself, walking positively out here, especially thinking positive. I know it's a lot of stuff going on, but we have to really just be about focusing on ourselves, okay? As well as working on ourselves, making sure we are in a positive space, as well as thinking positive. Pretty much how you choose to see your reality at the end of the day. I don't know what many of you see, but as I look outside my window, I see the sun, and I also see another light source body that's next to it. They're real close. It could be a planet. I'm not sure what it is, but it's real close to the sun. Interesting. That's what I see. I don't know what you see. A lot of times I can be outside and, it can be a clear blue, clear day. And I would set my intentions. I would say something like, I am present. I would say it to myself. So, everything when it comes to the spirit realm is pretty much telepathic. But I would say to myself, I am present. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. And I would repeat this. And I notice when I do this, it's like it changes the atmosphere outside. The way I perceive looking up in the sky. It'll go from blue, and then it'll go looking pink and violet. And then I start seeing sparkles. And then from there, a light shit will pop up. Now notice I said that rod and that staff, they comfort me. They are all around us, family. You may cannot see them, but please know they are all around you. So you're never alone. You're never alone. We are all surrounded by spirits, by, these celestial beings. They're all around us. But at the end of the day, it's pretty much where are you vibrationally? That's what you attract, and that's what you're going to see. That's what you're pretty much going to witness as far as your reality and what you're going to see out here in this matrix box. Hold on, family. So I suggest many of you try it. Go outside and look up in the sky. Let it be a clear day where just sky just blue. And just look up. Especially if you are believers, just look up and say, I am present. Don't say it verbally. Say it to yourself within yourself. Say, I am present. And while you're looking up with expectations. And say that rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Just keep repeating it. And for you, for you, notice how different the sky changes. For some of you, it may not change at all. But for those of you who know what I'm talking about, you should notice a change in the sky. You should notice some type of change, family. This matrix is constantly changing, shall I say. For those who have the king eye, you definitely notice the changes. Let me just say that. Anyway, I don't want to make this video long. I just pretty much want to touch base with many of you, letting you know I'm doing just fine. I'm just, as I stated, making sure in my space, I'm going to think positive and that which I'm believing for. Okay. This is how, you know, I'm, seeing my reality. I'm not going by what the media is saying. The media is saying a whole lot of nothing, a whole lot of fake news. It's like whatever the media say, a lot of people take it as babble, but I don't. Okay, I fact check. I go within myself. Within me is telling me something totally different from what the media is saying, shall I say. There are things the media should be talking about, they don't talk about, unfortunately. And then it's like if the media's not talking about it, it's not happening. It's nothing to worry about or it doesn't exist. But we know differently, don't we, family? We know differently. I was in meditation earlier, and when it comes to things that I would like to know, I like to fast check. I was communion with my I am present, and as well as my spirit guides. And while I was going within myself, I wanted to know about the stimulus. And I wasn't, I'm just going to put it out there. I was picking up in the present. Now, notice I said in the present. Anytime I talk like this is when I'm picking up in the present, but we know things can change. Nothing is set in stone, okay? Things can change due to events being played out. And the Most High God can always change an event. We know that, okay? Just step right on in. And just when you think things are going to the right, they can easily go to the left. Let me just say that. But anyway, in the present. I wanted to know about the stimulus because a lot of people, they are hurting. A lot of people are in lack. A lot of people are losing, let me just say this, they have to downsize, okay? A lot of people are going from, their homes, as far as not being able to afford, the mortgage, shall I say. A lot of people are just hurting, period, and due to the fact that they're not working, and they could really use the help. The stimulus is not going to solve their problem. It's not enough money to solve their problems. A lot of people are behind. We know this, okay? But yeah, a lot of people are doing just fine. Everybody's situation is different. But anyway, when it comes to the stimulus, I wanted to know, you know, the government is supposed to work for the people. This is the people tax money. What's going on here? What's going on? Are they going to pass a stimulus before this year ends? Well, let me just say this. I asked the question, were they going to pass a stimulus at least before the holidays, okay? Because a lot of people get together, they could use the extra money, to buy food and whatnot. I was told in the present, no. I'm like, well, okay, well, are they going to pass the stimulus? I'm communing with the divine within me. Are they going to pass the stimulus before this year ends? This is what I wanted to know in the present. I was told no. I'm like, that's sad. That's real sad. People can really use the money. And now all of a sudden the thought popped up in my head. I was saying this within myself. I said, they must just be playing games with people. And I got the answer, yes. Yes. Telling people what they want to hear, to throw people off, keep prolonging, when really it's not really the intention to help, to pass another stimulus. I'm hoping that I'm wrong, family. At the end of the day, the stimulus is not going to solve people's problems, but it can really help. It could really help a lot of people. A lot of people are in lack, period. A lot of people are not working. A lot of people are still working paycheck to paycheck and they are still behind, but the stimulus can help, okay? It is the people's tax money. It's not their money anyway. Me being led by the Spirit, I got the answer no in the present. So I'm going to continuously stay in prayer. And I pray that many of you stay in prayer because I'm like, God, prayer does change things. And just stay in prayer that, the Most High God will turn the situation around. As I stated with Trump, as I stated my last my last did this video, I was talking about Trump. Will he be reelected? Let me just say this, family. Like I said, we are dealing with timelines, and as you notice, it's looking like Biden will end up being the next president. It doesn't look like it's in Trump's favor. We shall see. I got the answer no, but that's what I was sensing in the present then. Okay. But we know things can change. The when it comes to destiny, I tell you, it moves in ways you think not. Just you think it's moving one way, it can easily come back around and be in another person's favor. So we shall see, family. So far, it's looking like Trump won't be reelected, but time will tell. Time will tell. Just like time will tell, what I'm sensing now about the stimulus, they pass it before this year ends. Time will tell, but I'm hoping so. A lot of people could really use it. Okay, we know this to be true. It's not really good to depend on the government. I know that. And many of you know this to be true, but we all still know many people could really use it. That's the point I'm trying to make. And so I just want to put this information out there because I don't know what many of you are picking up in the spirit, but that's what I'm picking up in the spirit. I'm also picking up in the spirit that something the media is not talking about, and they're not going to because they don't want to create panic. And I don't sense there's anything for there to be a panic about, but still, be honest with the people, okay? But like I said, who owns the media? You gotta always keep this in mind. Who owns the media? But I'm picking up in the spirit. Though I tell many of you, keep looking up. You never know what you're going to see. But it's starting to show up now. A lot of meteors are crashing down to Earth. I saw one video. I didn't watch all of it. I think it was Pastor Paul Berkeley. Many of you can check his channel out. I think he go by Paul Berkeley, but he was showing in his video a big old meteor had crashed into this person's home, came through the roof, huge. You see my fan right there? You see my fan right there? About a meteor that big, maybe a little bigger. And it was heavy as I don't know what, crashed through these people's homes, through the ceiling. And it could have killed somebody. It definitely injured someone. But can you imagine something that big? But anyway, these meteors are starting to show up now. And I was told by the Spirit, it's definitely some meteors headed towards Earth. Okay? All I can say is they're all different sizes. So don't be expecting the mainstream media to talk about it. For the most part, if you watch YouTube, watch secular other media channels, or watch other people's videos, period, I'm sure, they will be posting as far as in their city or state, these meteors are showing meteor showers. But yeah, this is to be expected. So I'm going to say don't be alarmed. Don't be in fear. It's good to be in the know, okay? It's good to be in the know. The way I look at it, it's what you do about it. Are you going to go in fear-based mode, or are you going to just see it for what it is and say, I'm covered? I am that I am. I'm covered. And believe by faith that you're covered, okay? Because these meters can really do some damage. Let me just say that. They can damage your home. They can damage your vehicles. And we're not all worrying about, material things, okay? A lot of cannot be replaced. Okay. But I'm just saying, stay prayed up, praying for others. Okay, probably people out and about. I mean, somebody can be hit with one. You going about your day thinking everything's everything, and you never know you can get hit with one. One of those meteor rocks coming down and hit you in the head. And it take you out just like that. So I'm just saying, just stay prayed up because they are different sizes. This will be ongoing. People should start really seeing them this month and definitely next month. But the news is not talking about it. Interesting. But I was told, yeah, there are a lot of them headed towards Earth. And, that's how I feel about it. You know, at the end of the day, I choose to stay positive about things like this. But I think it's good for people to know about it because the powers that be, they're not worrying about it because they can easily go underground. Especially if it was something that was very massive that they know could really do some damage. They can just go underground. They're not worrying about it. Underground is fully stocked. They're not caring about you nor me. Okay, just like these senators and Congress people. Not all of them, but majority of them, they're not caring about you and me either. They're making four figures, okay? They're doing just fine. The way like I told my mom, stop their paycheck. They'll hurry up and start giving out some stimulus, okay? Let it affect them, okay? Look at this. See, when things like this happen, I look at this as a sign. Have ears to hear. You know what I'm saying? Have ears to hear. But anyway, I thought it was interesting how my scarf just popped down like that. But anyway, the spirit knows. Let it affect their money, okay? And then I'm sure people will start seeing all kind of stimulus helps. Now, and not just one, or more than one, okay? Or just make that one bigger than the one that they had given out last time, all right? But see, it has to affect them. When things start to affect them, that's when, they'll take it real seriously. All right, and stop the lip service and actually start helping people. But anyway, I just wanted to put that out there. But yeah, many of you should start noticing, seeing more meteor showers at night. And as I stated, they're gonna be all kind of sizes, and the impact's gonna be different. Okay, as far as when they come down. Okay. I'm just believing it, I'm just believing as far as setting my attention, as far as the reality I want to see, if anything come down, it just be small. They be small. They won't be so big to where they can do some great damage. Okay? That no lives will be lost, you know. So that's what I'm praying for. They just be small. They just come down and the big ones will not touch the earth. And if they do, they're maybe, you know, touch a barren land like where mountains at, definitely nowhere to where it's populated, just an area that's widespread, vast, like a desert somewhere. But anyway, and definitely not the water, okay? Definitely not the water. But anyway, 'cause we don't want no kind of tsunami type thing going on. So, but one would have to be very massive to cause that kind of disruption in the water. But anyway, I just want to throw that out there. But I'm definitely staying very hopeful. I want to share this real quick. I want to end this video. Now, please know your sister doing just fine. Yes, I am. I'm just continuously loving on myself and focusing on myself and doing what makes me happy, okay? But anyway, while I was in meditation, I started to see images, okay? Here, I started to see images. And when I speak about seeing images here, I'm not really seeing them like actually in the center. When I close my eyes, it's like I am seeing before me images, but it's not so directly here. I'm just letting you know I'm seeing with my spiritual sight. Images will start to appear, and I was seeing. I started to light up on the inside, where it got very whitish gold. And every now and then I will be able to see in this realm. And it's beautiful, very peaceful. euphoric. It makes you not even want to come back. Let me just say that. That's how beautiful and peaceful it is. But anyway, and I'm always seeing people that looks like they're wearing gowns or some type of white robes. Let me just say that. Their clothes look very fluorescent looking, if that makes any sense to many of you. But anyway, but I saw this one particular person, and I truly believe that who I was seeing was Yeshua, okay? Many people know him as Jesus, but I truly believe this is who I was seeing, okay? I was seeing the beard and everything, but I wasn't seeing him up close. His face is luminous. It's bright like light, okay? So I don't see him as color. I see him as a luminous, but he's wearing a white robe. But anyway, let me just say this real quick. First, I started seeing someone's body part, like their chest, right? But it was luminous also. And I was seeing a baby, as though somebody is holding a baby. You know, they're holding a baby across their chest area. And the baby face was facing me. And I was thinking to myself, oh, that's cute. That's so cute. Look at that baby. And then I'm thinking, why am I seeing babies for? I'm like, I'm 49 years old. You know, I done been there, done that. Correct, don't want no more babies. Maybe grandkids later on, but I know babies. But anyway, I'm thinking, well, I'm seeing babies for, but it was so precious. The image was just so precious. You were seeing this innocent baby, you know, and when you think about babies, you just think about something that's pure, and they innocent. So anyway, I was seeing this baby laying across this person's chest, right? And the person was just caressing the baby like this, and rubbing their back, right? And the baby just eating it up. The baby just like this. And I was seeing this, and I was just fascinated. I was just like this, and then it went from there to where, I saw the image of the person kind of raise the baby up like this. Raise somebody up like this, and they were looking at him like this, smiling, and I can see them from the side, and I saw someone. It had a beard, gold teeth. They had a gold teeth, and I could see the hair a little bit, but they looked so luminous looking. So, it was hard for me to see the style of the hair, but the hair was kind of long. But anyway, the point I'm trying to make is the person had a white robe on, but this is a kicker here, and it hit me. It hit me. Our children, our children. And I thought about 2020, this is a year of change, and things start coming to me. You know, people have the right to think how they want to think, to feel how they want to feel. When it comes to our children, as far as women having rights due to aborting, that's their choice. They, them and them alone are the ones who are going to deal with the consequences of their choices. So I'm not here to judge nobody, but I know, for me, I'm pro-life. Okay, I can only speak for me. I'm pro-life, and what came to me was, our children, our babies. The Most High God does not condone killing, period. And what I got out of what I was seeing, how we need to be honoring our children more, okay, our babies. The abortions are rapid. They are very rapid, and people are in agreement when it comes to abortion, and that's their choice. Source is not happy with that. Source is not happy with, what the power that be are doing to these babies, as far as murdering the babies, as far as rituals with these babies. Because for one thing, their blood is very powerful. They are these souls are pure. Okay, they're pure, and blood rituals are very powerful. Period. Let me just say that. But little do people know they really don't have to do blood ritual. All you gotta do is just master yourself spiritually. But anyway, but it ain't just the babies. It's our children, period. The unthinkable is going on, is happening to our children with all this sex trafficking and, our children being murdered, our children being murdered due to rituals and just abuse, period. Source is not happy with that, not whatsoever. And this year is going out. This year is going out. And the point I'm trying to make is, let me wrap everything up. Me seeing that image, when I was seeing Yeshua holding the babies, holding the children, that's precious to him. And if it's precious to Yeshua, Christ, is definitely precious to Source, okay, the Most High, or however you view Source. And as I stated, this is the year of change. It's pretty much how people perceive life. A lot of people are not taking life seriously. A lot of people see it as a joke, and our children as a joke. They are our future. We should not only honor our elders, but honor our children, love them, protect them. But of course, we're living in a time, because the Bible speaks of it, where children are being not honored.